जननीं शारदां देवीं रामकृष्णं जगद्गुरुं पादपद्मे तयो श्रित्वा प्रणमामि मुहुर्मुहुः। The awareness. Awareness is independent of mind and intellect and the feeling heart. Heart feels, mind thinks, intellect decides. All the three has different functions, and awareness is entirely different. Beyond these three, bodily existence we live off. Among the subtler inner existences, we have mind, intellect and heart. And beyond all this, even intellect, is the awareness, prajna. Prajna is no man's land between the spiritual existence and the material existence. Material existence is Prakriti. Between Prakriti and Chaitanya, there is a realm in us. And many times I have told, the worldly things can remain superimposed, external covering like, but cannot enter. Still it will be holding with all the grip, the awareness. But they are all passing events. However strong it can be, it doesn't last long. But every spiritual understanding, spiritual actions, just sitting a few minutes and doing japa will enter the prajna awareness, and it remains there forever. The reality cannot be destroyed. Japa, the mantra, is eternal, unchanging reality. It is manifestation of Brahman. Every mantra is manifestation of Brahman. And it is at the transcendental level. It reaches us in the form of words, just like my thought. Somebody I am hearing, it goes to my Chaitanic level, and from my existent Chaitanic level, the reply is coming. I can't see my Chaitanya at all. My consciousness, my awareness, my Chaitana, I am aware of somebody telling me something. And how deep it goes, Vak goes from Para to Pashyanti to Madhyama to Vaikhari and reverse. Vaikhari, Madhyama, Pashyanti, Para. So from Para, everything I utter comes from the consciousness, Para. By the time it comes to the world level, it comes in the mind level. My pure existence, Chaitanya, from there the thoughts emerge. I want to tell something to somebody, it is coming from my Chaitanic existence, not from bodily existence, nor of mind. It comes from my existence, pure existence. It emerges out and it travels through that stage of emergence is called Para, and it passes through to the mind level. Mind is extremely gross, belongs to the subtle, Sukshma Sharira. This is gross, Sthula Sharira. From Karana, beyond Karana, it is coming. Karana, it passes through the Karana Sharira. Still it is called Para. When it reaches the mind, in the subtle Sukshma Sharira, mind, it is called Madhyama. The passing through the Karana Sharira, we call Pashyanti state. The emergence is beyond the causal. Stula, Sukshma, Karana Sharira. Gross, subtle and causal. From the beyond causal, my Chaitanya, it emerges as Para, passes through this causal body, Karana Sharira, as Pashyanti, and reaches the mind in the subtle Sukshma Sharira. It is called Madhyama. There it takes the form of the words. And words is expressed through the mouth as sound. Vaikhari. What comes out from the mouth as sound is called Vaikhari. Para, Pashyanti, Madhyama, Vaikhari. From Chaitanya it is emerging out. Like that, mantra is emerging from the cosmic Chaitanya and reaching us in the word form, Madhyama. And Guru, when Guru gives the mantra, it is, we hear in the form of the word, but it has emerged from the transcendental realm. When Guru gives, it is from the transcendental realm. Beyond. From beyond it is flowing through the mouth of Guru, the mantra. And it is embedded with Shakti, power. It has power, Shakti and consciousness. It is living organism like. It is a living thing. Life is there in the mantra. When we take from the internet, whether it's Om Namo Bhagavate Vasudevaya or Om Namo Narayanaya, it doesn't have that power, Shakti, and it doesn't have the Chaitanya, consciousness. It's only words. It's only Madhyama, words. But when it comes from the Guru, it is coming from the transcendental and reaching your transcendental. It will be there. The Shakti and Chaitanya enters the Karmashaya and words enter into memory. From memory, each time I do the japa, it is from the memory I am taking, but it belongs entirely to the transcendental. It is spiritual entity. So each japa goes with you even after you leave the body. But what all you talk from day to night, what all you think in mind, he should have done like that, this should have happened like that, I should have done like that. All these thoughts do not remain. They appear and disappear. They appear and disappear in the Prakriti. Because it is from the mind and it is disappearing. It is not from the Chaitanya. It is unrelated to the transcendental. It is like wave in the stored water. It appears and disappears immediately. Here it is not so. These are caused by external forces. Stagnant water, if it is wavy, some force is making it wavy. Somebody may be shaking their hand, somebody might have taken a dip, or some wind may be blowing. Physical, this one is creating. My thoughts are created by external situations and circumstances of life. But when we do the japa, it is from the transcendental, and the thought, I am doing japa, whether interestedly or disinterestedly, giving my mind or not, I am doing japa. That japa belongs to the transcendental. Suppose the same mantra I take from the internet and do, it doesn't belong to, because it is not Chaitanya. It is not coming from the Chaitanya. It is coming from Achetana. Only words will be there. So here, because it belongs to, just like I bring somebody's motorcycle and use it, it belongs to somebody. It is not mine, but I am using it. Right? Whom does it belong to? My thoughts, common thoughts, belong to me, caused by the physical, external situations of life. It appear and disappear, creating commotion in the mind alone. creates commotion in mind and disappears. Constantly it will be coming. But when you do japa, the japa itself, it has entered into you with Chaitanya and Shakti. It belongs to someone. Though you are doing only from memory, it is you are not bringing out its Chaitanya, it is lying there because you are not yet ready. Chaitanya and Chit Shakti, Shakti of the mantra, Mantra Shakti and Mantra Chaitanya are lying in. It is memory, words alone are coming out. Om Namah Shivaya, Om Namo Narayanaya, words alone is coming. Yet, these words coming belong to, just like I'm using somebody's motorcycle, it belongs to someone. This belongs to the reality. This belongs to the transcendental. So it enters into prajna and it remains with your soul forever. This is what is the cleaning process going on within. So, most important part in repeating the japa, this niyama is that once the Guru initiates and gives the mantra must continuously be going on and on like underwater current till you reach the reality. But to that extent of longing, to that extent of dedication and this one, all will not have. Very few rare souls will have. But at least a few times, at least the Guru expects it 108 times in the morning and 108 counting they do, and the rest of the day, whenever it is possible to think and do. To compensate it, we do every act as an offering to God. Because we are not able to do unbroken stream of conscious utterance of japa, we do minimum whatever we can, whenever we get time, whenever mind thinks, oh, I have forgotten doing my japa, again we begin. Like that, the remaining period I am not doing, how do you compensate? Do every act as an offering to God. I am sweeping, pray, I am sweeping for your sake, I want you. Nothing else I want. So you sweep. While sweeping, you will remember God. While keeping the broomstick, you will remember God. You will be constantly offering. You are walking somewhere, every step is being offered to God, beginning and end at least. So every act is offered to Divine, then the life is going with the same stream of divinity. So we safely reach the Divine. It may take time, sometimes whole life it may take, but at least at the time of death, or at least the last moments, like Ishavasya Upanishad, you will see the glittering light of the Divine. Pushanne Karsha Yamasurya Prajapati Vyuha Rashmin Samoha Yatte Rupam Kalyanatamam Tatte Pashyami. Akarsha, take back the glittering that you are spread on me. I want to see the Kalyanatama Rupa. So that kind of, at least at the time of death, most of the sadhus I have seen, whomever I seen at the time of death, they are full of joy and relief. You can see last the face beaming with bliss. Many tell and go, oh, My Lord has come to take me. My mother has come to take me. I am going. So, just going to school or college, the children tell to mother, I am going to school, and go. So, these souls leave the body and go. They might not have done intense sadhana, yet now and then what they have done, it remains in the, just a japa. There was one Swami Shantanandaji of our mutt, Belur Mutt, in those days, Shankaranandaji and all these periods time, and he was one of the trustees, perhaps the assistant general secretary or something like that, I don't remember, vice president or something like that of Mutt and Mission. He used to constantly say, everyone, japa siddhi, japa siddhi. Don't do anything, just go on doing japa, just go on doing japa. You will attain God. Sri Ramakrishna says, doing japa is like holding a chain, and link by link you are holding a long chain. Each link you are holding, pulling yourself forward. You are going little by little towards the goal. Every japa is like every step towards the ultimate result. So here we see that here Sri Ramakrishna simply he says, see, if a man repeats the name of God, his body, mind, and everything becomes pure. He repeats the name of God. Why should one talk about the sin and hell and such things? Say but once, O Lord, I have undoubtedly done wicked things, but I won't repeat them, and have faith in His name. Faith is where the reality is held as real. For every reality, it may be reality, I may not be knowing it to be real or accepting it to be real. Intellect, there is always error in intellect to decide regarding the transcendental aspect. Real and unreal, to take the real as unreal and unreal as real is the nature of intellect. Most of the times, this world looks like real, you see. All my dealings from morning till night, it is oriented towards thinking this to be real and eternal. I want certain things to happen because I am thinking this world, oh, it's all passing events. Doesn't matter whether this way or this way. That thought doesn't come. Suppose I had not eaten today, then also day would have gone. If I had eaten a fine meal also, the day would have gone. If I fasted also, day would have gone. Day goes off. It doesn't matter. But how much you are able to hold on to the divine at all times, it counts. So here Sri Ramakrishna says, why do sin and all think of those things? Sin, hell and all that. Think of God, because it is real. Thinking of reality, you will reach the real. Thinking of unreal, you remain in the unreal. So here, repeat the name of God. If one repeats the name of God, his body, mind, everything becomes pure. I am linking. Last class we saw a copper vessel connected to the electricity. Whole thing gets electrified. Like that, you are linking to the divine. How do you link? Through faith. Yes, it is there. Faith is firm conviction in the thought that heart and mind, intellect, accept them as real. That is the faith. Even in dream, I don't make an error. Real. So, unreal I am not taking as real. God as real. For actually, as per our experience, God is unreal for us. This world we are experiencing, this is real for us. But converse is true, reverse is true. This world is unreal. How do we define real and unreal? If it is real, it is trikala abhadita. It is not to be, time cannot work upon it. What happened yesterday is gone away. Today it is no more there. If it is real, it must be there today also. It must remain tomorrow also. So, whatever I am seeing is passing into past. It won't be there in future or in the present. Last moment is gone, gone forever. How can I call that as real? Real means it must be there now also. So Trikala Abhadita, God alone is our life, our existence in this world. Everything disappears. But our self, see, my body is growing from infancy, from embryonic stage. I have come to this stage of old age. How every moment it is changing. Every moment it is changing. Moving towards death and destruction. Every moment I am going towards death. Walking towards death. This constantly changing. But the I within, the same I, what was there during childhood, which was identifying with the child's body, he is identifying with his old body. Body has changed, but the I remains the same. I is unchanging reality. It continues after the death also. It goes to the deep sleep state. Again emerges out that I. The three states it is passing through: waking, dreaming and deep sleep. But it doesn't change. The external awarenesses are changing. So unchanging reality is I am. All else, I am this, I am that, I am anything connected with that I is unreal. I am old, I am young, everything is just passing events. I am good, I am bad, everything goes off. I alone remains. This I, the self-knowledge. So this I is eternal, unchanging reality. God alone is unchanging eternal reality, the divine. God is divine, I am divine. This divinity is eternal and real, unchanging reality. It is reality. So thinking of God, my body, mind, everything gets linked to that manifests, that projects through. Just like a snake bites me, the poison throughout the body, from brain to the skin, every cell becomes poisoned. The whole thing collapses. It pervades every bit of my life, bodily existence, how it pervades the whole. Like that, divine pervades the whole. Thought of the divine, repeating the name of God, is a process by which I am divinizing myself through and through. I am divinizing my body, I am divinizing my mind, I am divinizing my intellect, I am divinizing my heart and feelings. I am divinizing every energy, body and mind, body-mind complex is consuming. Every bit is divinized. That's what Sri Ramakrishna says. But you must be aware, I am repeating the name of God, and that God is eternal, unchanging reality. Nitya Shashvata Vastu. It's ocean of bliss, Ananda Sagara. It's Sachidananda, existence, bliss, absolute, existence, consciousness, bliss, absolute. Sat Chit Ananda Surupa. So that I am thinking, you must be aware whom you are thinking, and you see that the whole body-mind complex, all layers of your existence, gross, subtle and causal, the waking, dreaming and deep sleep, everything is divinized because God alone is divine. All else can be divinized. If a man repeats the name of God, his body, mind, everything becomes pure. God alone is pure. Why should one talk about the sin, hell, and such things? Say but once, O Lord, I have done wicked things, undoubtedly done wicked things, but I won't repeat them. And have, just by telling I won't repeat them, I have done wicked things, but I will not repeat them. Does it happen? It is easy to say and take a vow. And if we take a vow not to do, repent for our past doing, but inner tendencies are so powerful. They are called tendencies, vasanas. Their drives, inner drives, is so powerful that overpowers your will, overpowers your decision, and makes you make the error again, though you have said, I will not repeat it again to God. But each fall makes a change within you. The intensity of vasana comes down. It is like each fall is like a foundation stone for the edifice you are building up. So next, again you will repent. Oh, I told God that I will not do, and I have done it again. I will not repeat, I told. Again I repent. The intensity of the vasanas each time go on decreasing. Because when I tell to God, though inner drive is still there, I tell to God, God is eternal reality. It is Satya. He is Satya. And I am telling Him, I have told Him, it has been offered to the Satya. It remains, my words remain with God. My words remain with God. I have told Him, I will not do again. It remains with God. And each time I put my efforts not to do again, I am holding on to that truth. I fall, but is there an error in my holding? I have loosened my grip, but I have not given up. So slowly, each time I hold, and it gets released. Each time again I hold. Because it's a hold on the reality. It will not leave you. A word given to God. Sri Ramakrishna says to Naren, can a word given to God be taken back? Naren wants Thakur to go and pray to the Divine Mother that his throat cancer is cured. Thakur turns and asks him, oh, I give given my body and mind, everything to Mother. With what shall I ask? Mind is rehearsed now. To go and ask again, I have to own my mind back. I have to take my... I have told Mother, I have given myself to you. I have given my mind to you. Can the word given to God be taken back? How can I go and ask Mother to cure me? He says. So I have given a word to God. Can it be taken back? I may have a fall again, but I still hold on to that reality. And again, like a creeper trying to climb over a tree, strong wind comes, it falls down. Again, next day you'll see it is having again somehow a grip on the tree to climb up. The tendrils are holding it. Again wind comes, falls. Again it climbs and holds with the tendril and finally succeeds in climbing. Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.